welcome back to Citizen Pew, and in this video, as you saw in the thumbnail, I am going to be revisiting this TISAS 1911 in 9mm. Now I did a video on this a while back, a year or two ago maybe, and for some reason I've been seeing a lot more comments on it, and the video has been being viewed a little bit more. And one of the commenters kind of alluded to why that's happening, and I believe there was a sale, or is a sale going on these on a couple places, and so people are buying them, right? They're pretty inexpensive. I think you can get into one of these when it's on sale for like $2.99, $3.99, something like that. I've had mine now for 2 or 3 years, and I really like it. There was a reason why I wanted a 9mm in 1911, and well, I mean, it's 1911, right? All alloy, you know, 1-2 World Wars. I mean, who doesn't want a 1911? Now, the practicality of them, we could all debate that, right? Are you going to carry a 1911 every day? I'm not. They are heavy, so, but, you know, as far as like a combat situation, man, they did a number. Just made the rounds and became, you know, historical firearm, that's for sure. So anyhow, I picked up the 9mm version because 9mm is so common. That's what I can still carry and everything. I said, you know, it'd be nice to have a 1911 that I could take to the range, and after I do some practicing and some target, you know, all my little normal stuff, I could break this out. I already have 9mm with me, and 9mm with me, and you know, fire off a few rounds and have some fun, right? So that's really why I picked this up. But I tell you what, TISAS, I have 2 TISAS 1911s. One is a 45, and then I have this one here, which is a 9mm. And both of them are just freaking solid, right? Now on this one, I do have the Magpul, you know, they're gray Magpul grips on here. And I really like it because on the thumb side, there's a thumb cutout, which if the 1911 frame is a little wide for you, that does really good for helping you. But for me, it just makes it easier for me to get to the mag release right there. So, all right. So let me give you my one issue I have with this firearm, right? And it has nothing to do with anything right here. It has everything to do with this, right? So the way the 9mm 1911s work is it's pretty much a 45 magazine in a sense, but you know, as far as this side, you know, the width goes like this, or whatever you call that, the depth dimension, to make it fit and slide in there, what they do is they put a little ridge up there for the bullet, right, to rest against. And this one here, this is a Wilson Combat. They do the same thing. You can see there's a little plastic slide down in the back there. So the Wilson Combat 9mm magazines for your 1911 are awesome. I don't ever have a problem with them. But some of these metal ones, right, that you get with a 9mm 1911, I do have issues with them sometimes, depending on the ammo. So I will just tell you this right now: if you're going to buy a 1911 in 9mm, get you some Wilson Combat mags, or some you know, aftermarket mags that are a little higher quality. Like I said, I picked up this is a Wilson Combat. I have a few of these now. I picked up one to test it out, and I was impressed. So bam, I prefer to use the Wilson Combat with my 9mm 1911. Just my thoughts. Put a comment down in the comment section if you think these all metal, you know, the ones that come with it, are satisfactory for you. But I mean, they work well with certain brands, but for some reason other brands don't slide in and out as well. Most of the problems I have is with the first round loading with this one, never with this one. So anyhow, the other thing I really like about this guy is it will just eat anything. And I'm talking about, yeah, right there, steel case 9mm ammo. It'll eat it, right? So worst case scenario, yeah, I have something that'll shoot steel case that I don't mind shooting steel case through, right? I mean, honestly, if I tear this thing up, I'll buy another one. They're not that expensive. So I always like to have something that'll shoot steel cased. I have a AR that'll shoot steel cased. You know, it's the only one I'll shoot it through, but it will just eat it, right? I've gotten it to that point where it just eats anything. So, and same way with firearms, I want one, especially 9mm, that will shoot steel case. So this steel case happens to be Wolf, bam, right there. And I do have some regular brass 9mm. It is 115 grains. It's Scorpio that I have with me today. All right, you're probably like, all right, man, you're talking too much. Let's do it then. Let's load up some rounds. So I'm gonna put, I know the Scorpio does pretty decent in the magazine that came with it. So I'll put some Scorpio in there. Yep. But I know that from experience, that the steel ammo does not like these magazines that come with it. So I will put the steel in the Wilson Combat. Oh, okay. There we go. Bam. Yep. Anyhow, though, if you're watching this and you have a 1911 in 9mm, let me know your thoughts on it. What brand it is. I know there's a couple brands that I know that make them, but there is one thing I wish. You know, I've seen. I can't remember who makes them now, but it's like a downsized 1911 for, I think it's 380 or something like that. Is it Kimber? I don't remember, but somebody's making, and they're really neat. It's like the whole thing shrank. Man, I would really like to get one of those. If you know what I'm talking about, let me know down in the comment section, because I saw one. Like I said, I don't remember what brand it is. I saw one at a gun store one time. I said, well, that's really neat, but I had other priorities at the time, so I passed it up. But that might be something I circle back around to, because I mean, not only is a 1911 just a cool, awesome firearm, but it's all alloy, right? Bam. So anyhow, all right, I got a target set up over there. Let's go ahead and shoot off some of the Scorpio ammo here so you can see how it performs. All right, there we go. And I think, let me go ahead and make sure my camera, yep, okay. I hope that one's working. It looks like it is. The light's blinking, so here we go. Bam. I did all right. I did all right. I don't shoot this thing all that often. I had a casing land on my hat, so. All right, we'll go with the steel ammo now, so you can see how it cycles through it. And I'll try to aim at the 7-ish number on the top there. See how I do. All right. Yeah, you know, I did all right. I did all right. Let's go check it out. All right, there you go. That was the brass there, and that was the steel ammo. I was aiming for that, for this with the steel, the 7 right there, and I was aiming for the X with the brass, so not too bad. But it is iron sights, and I'm having issues with iron sights right now as I've gotten older, so I've been switching over to optic. Yeah, the old eyes aren't quite what they used to be, so all right. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. If you're on the fence about considering picking up one of these 9mm 1911s by TISAS, I'll shoot some more rounds through it to help you make that decision or not. We're going to do some rapid dumps. Yep. And like I said, this thing is solid. It just runs. It runs and it runs and it runs, with the exception of the issue I have with the magazine that came with it, and some of the cheaper magazines have given me issues on 45 1911s. So just note that that's out there, right? I've seen a lot of people blame a firearm for a magazine issue, but with this one, like I said, I've had issues with the magazines. So I really like the Wilson Combat. If you know another brand of magazine, by all means, leave a comment down in the comment section. because I have tried out other magazines for various firearms that people have recommended, and I tell you what, there's some people that they find, I don't know how they find all this stuff. You know, I think I stay pretty in touch with some of the stuff that's out there, but I tell you what, yeah, there's a lot out there. So, all right, I've got 2 more magazines loaded up. We're just going to do a rapid dump here. We're going to use the magazine that came with it, and yeah, we're going to go for the north part of the target. So here we go. Bam. All right. All right, I think I had one hit it, so there we go. All right, this is the Wilson Combat magazine. We're gonna give it a shot, and I'm just gonna do a rapid dump, same area. So here we go. All right, as you can tell, I don't practice with this thing a lot, but anyhow. Like I said, I've had a lot of comments on my videos that I did, or one video. I've only done one video on this, but I've had a lot of comments appearing on it recently, and what led me to, you know, I looked into it, and what I found was that people, these are on sale right now on a couple websites apparently, and people are considering purchasing them. And so I thought I'd do a, you know, another look at it kind of video for y'all. So personally, I think it's a solid firearm. If you're looking for an addition to your collection, I like it. If you don't have a 1911, but you do have 9mm as your concealed carry or home defense or whatever, the 9mm version of the TISAS might be a way to go to get yourself another firearm in your collection, to have something to take to the range and just enjoy, right? So the 1911 design is just a classic, and if you don't have one in your collection, I just don't see how you could go wrong, especially with the price point that the TISAS comes in at. So that's my thoughts. Leave a comment down in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. Appreciate you watching the video. Don't forget to hit the subscribe channel if you're not. And you can also check out, I have a couple other channels I'm kind of starting up. One is a garage channel, since I built myself a nice little shop and I have a project truck. I said, you know what, I'm going to create a garage channel. And it's really a lot of just what I'm working on this truck. It's a little Nissan hard body. I'm kind of trying to restore it and stuff like that. I do cover some other stuff, some tools and stuff like that. But I also have an online channel, which just really is just me geeking out with electronics and video games. So yeah, I'm not putting a whole lot of effort on that one, but I'm trying to get, you know, the feel for it, see how I need to go, the direction on it and stuff like that. I don't know, we'll see. You can check them out. It's the same name, Citizen Pew, but then garage or online. So check them out if you like. I appreciate you watching this video though. Yeah, y'all have a good day.